Good morning, my loves. Happy Wednesday. It's a beautiful morning here at the lake. See, Finn is on lake patrol watching the birds. Yes, I'm talking about you. Say hello. He's so graceful. He tries. He's a baby. Today, we are discussing self reflection, the importance of self reflection. That just means it's not complicated, it's not that big a deal, but it's very important. It's looking back. At the end of the day, you look back and think, ask yourself, what could I do better tomorrow than I did today? How can I be a better me? Should you have been more patient, more understanding, listened more, not jump to conclusions? Just little things like that. That is self reflection. I do it daily. And there are certain things that happen during the year that I make sure to do that. On my son's birthday, my granddaughter's birthday, I always ask myself, what can I do? Finn, I know he wants a little screen time, little photo bomb. I always ask myself, what can I do next year to be a better mom, to be a better grandma? My son's 46. I think he's got it under control. But I always want to be there for them, for him to know I'm a phone call away, no matter what. No judgment, just call. If you need something, I'm here. Same with my granddaughter. Can I listen more? Should I be less judgmental? Because some of the things the kids wear and do are just beyond me. But I'm sure I had family members that thought the same thing of me when I was that age. But it's just a time of self reflection. Of course, everybody does a little self reflection end of the year, New Year's resolutions kind of thing. But I think it's really important to do it on a daily basis to recognize, to acknowledge our shortcomings. And you cannot have my tea. To recognize our shortcomings and what we need to change to be a better us. There's nothing wrong with that. Because only by acknowledging, yes, that includes you, only by acknowledging our shortcomings can we make the change. And you have to want to make the change. An example is people that smoke too much, drink too much. They probably know it. But are they ready to make the change? It's up to them. It's a them thing. You can say, I want you to do it for your kids. I want you to do it for your marriage. I want you to do it for your job, your family, your health. But until they're ready to make the change, they can try, but they're not going to be successful. They have to want it. They have to be ready for it. That's where self-reflection comes in. So on a daily basis, I ask myself, what can I do better? Because I want to be the best me that I can be. I want to be kind and empathetic and compassionate. It's a me thing. I want to be the best employee that I can be at the office. Of course I do. I want to give the best of myself to my clients. They deserve that. They've gone through some very traumatic stuff. I want to be there for them emotionally. Obviously, I want to be there, for them professionally. But I want to be able to listen to them, to understand them, to give them the wisdom and the guidance that they not only need, but that they deserve. So that's where self-reflection comes in. Also, are you giving your all to the company? Are you just clocking in, clocking out, and rolling your eyes in between? A lot of people do. A lot of people do. I love my job. I cannot wait to get to work. I'll leave here in about an hour to head to the office. Love my job. I have no problem going in every day. I have no problem being on call. I love what I do. And I think it shows in my work that other people that I work with appreciate me. They say they do. They act like they do. I know my bosses do. The clients do. So I know I'm doing a good job. But I continually check myself to make sure. And if you screw up, own up. If you mess something up, if it's just something that you can erase or it's a typo, that's one thing. If it's a typo in an email, please, clarify in the next email that, it was a mistake. But if you make a mistake, own it. Always own it. It shows you're human. It shows you're mature enough to admit, hey, I made a mistake and I own that mistake. How can I make it better? That's huge. In my book, that is huge. That is very, very big. And if somebody gets mad at you because of it, well, you had it coming, you made a mistake, own it. Just It's okay. They're not going to eat you. They're not going to shoot you. It's okay. But that is, to me, the importance of self-reflection. Please self-reflect in your relationships with your loved ones. Like I said, my son and my granddaughter, absolutely. I'm not in any personal relationships right now. With the friendships that mean the most to me, absolutely. Am I the best friend that I can be? If somebody calls me and says, hey, Brenda, I need to talk, am I there for them? I try to be. I try to make time. If I'm on the phone, I'm in the middle of something, I'll say, let me get back to you in 5. And I do. I follow through. But ask yourself, are you the best spouse, significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever? Are you? Are you giving them what you're wanting them to give you? Are you being truthful and honest? Are you being transparent? Are you being faithful and loyal? Because if you want that from them, they deserve that from you. You know? You don't want them to cheat and step out, then don't do it. If it would really upset for you to find out that they're flirting online, that they have chats going on or whatever it is people do, that would really upset you, why are you doing it? Self-reflect. Ask yourself the hard questions and make the change. Because you can't expect something from someone that you're not willing to put into it yourself. You get back what you put out in the universe. So if you're loyal and you're faithful and you're kind and compassionate and, you're a good scout, that's what you're going to get back. That's my belief, at least. So to me, that's the importance of self-reflection. But it is important to be the best you that you can be. Don't beat yourself up, but just take stock of yesterday and what can I do better today. My day yesterday was a good day. It was. So the goal is to make today a little bit better, even better than yesterday. Nothing wrong with that. Be there for people. Be kind. Listen. Smile. Just be kind. It's that easy. Even people you're not that crazy about, that you encounter every day, you can still say, hi, how are you? Good morning. And smile. That's it. You're not asking them to be your best friend. You're just being kind. So maybe you need to work on that. For some people, they need to work on honesty and truthfulness. Yeah. People know when you're lying to them, and it's not cool. They know, I know, when somebody's lying to me, and it's like, I'm not going to believe anything you ever tell me. I don't care what you say, because I know it's not true. So if you have trouble with the truth, okay, you might want to work on that. That's something you can work on, that you can reflect on. If you're always late, why? Is it a scheduling issue, or do you like to make an entrance? Is it attention-seeking behavior? I have a family member like that. They're always late, and I don't mean 10 minutes, I mean an hour. Attention-seeking behavior. So that they come and say, oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe what happened to me. It doesn't matter what happened, you're late. Attention-seeking behavior. So do some self-reflecting. Ask yourself the hard questions, because I want you to be the best you that you can be, because you're worthy. Of course you are.